What's weird is what's up, everybody? Welcome to QFU
Coffee.
Coffee Talk. What are you drinking, Corn? What are you drinking?
Just H2O right now.
Oh, is that because of your silly
It
stomach?
is. I put my face where I shouldn't have. And what's that?
Why
This-
did you? What makes you think putting oats in your stomach are gonna help clean it up?
I upped my fiber. What are we looking at there, Willie?
We're looking at tonight's sponsor is Eagle Rare Bourbon.
Yep.
Corn. I was just telling Kwamba that. So Christian Carr brought it for me. He's a sales guy, young guy at Grand Rapids. He brought it into the office, and because of some, I don't know, he's just being nice. I guess I'm working on some of his projects, and
Yep.
so I taught the youngsters what we do with a bottle of bourbon in the office. We go to Lisa. We ask for plastic cups. She smiles and says, "I know what that's for." And then we pour them up, and everybody has a little taste.
That's the way it should be.
Yep.
So we went old school.
Yep.
All right. So I've got I'm just looking at my YouTube feed. So there's that Bill Gates is being sued.
Okay.
One, and then Liberal Hive Mind, which has become one of my favorite YouTube channels, has a story that says bombshell whistleblower claims to have 80,000 photos and videos that were deleted from Hunter's laptop.
Well, that got entered into congressional record under Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he had it on some kind of drive. Yep.
I wonder, why did he take so many pictures of his shenanigans? Memories?
I think he's just. I think he's
nostalgic.
No,
for the crack binges and the
egotistical
and the humping.
Narcissistic. I don't know. And he was on crack. Maybe that you don't make the best decisions while you're smoking crack.
No,
yeah, he was using the burst mode for the camera.
Well, I've when I go on my crack binges, I lock up my computers and my phone so I don't take pictures or post anything or go live on YouTube. I only go live on YouTube after I've had old fashions.
Nice. Have we shown Corin the radio station in Hastings, Minnesota?
All right, you ready?
No.
Here we go.
What do we got here?
So Corin, remember the newspaper from Florida? And we had an entire episode calling Judy Titsworth the mayor, remember? And somebody picked up the phone and called her number, and she answered. And well, let's just say Kwamba Fu has fallen upon a local radio station in Hastings. Their website alone is literally like reading that newspaper. Wow. I mean, listening. They stream. You have to have software on your computer that was like back on Windows XP or earlier, but to actually stream, so you need like Real Player or what's the app? What's the old Apple one? QuickTime.
QuickTime,
yeah.
QuickTime is the one.
Yeah.
I think if they won't copyright strike us, will they? No,
I don't know. This technology is so old, they probably don't have a way to figure it out.
They would have no idea. Look at this. Okay, so this is the Windows Media Stream, and it's a WMP.ASX. Could harm your device. Do you want to keep it anyway? Keep it. It's opening. Oh, it can't open it.
It can't open it. Remember, you have to.
There's another link in a separate window
right there. Yep, now it'll work.
Now do I click on the play button or do I
play button? Play button.
Abandoned vehicles, property maintenance concerns, and dangerous dogs, to name a few. The City Council reviewed the amendments on April 4th and is scheduled to take final action on April 18th. The City of Hastings seeks election judges to assist in ensuring a fair.
Are you guys getting this?
Oh yeah.
Is it just looping some kind of news or?
No, it's live streaming a radio station that's local to Hastings.
Oh wow.
Plus, it's a great way to learn about the election process, be active in the community, meet new people, learn new skills, and get paid.
Being an election judge gives you all that.
Maintenance
you can
will be
you can bring a pile of ballots to the ballot box for everybody else. And stuff in ballot boxes. Yep.
These inspections are normal as they are designed to ensure the longevity and safety of the.
Do you like how the guy talks onto the radio and enunciates every syllable possible?
He sounds so Minnesotan while he's talking too. Yeah. But they go into Prescott, they go into I don't know if they go into Hudson, but they definitely they cross the border. I think it's wonderful. I mean, you look at Churchill Market surrenders liquor license. Why did they get busted?
Ooh, I don't know.
Did they get busted for underage selling?
Here, there's an audio. There's an audio.
Yep.
Here, listen.
Campbell Street in Prescott submitted a request to conditionally surrender their Class A beer and liquor license on March 14th of 2022. They did so with the condition that the license is
of 2022
assigned to Quick Trip Incorporated, which is currently under construction at 1200 Henry Street. Quick Trip applied for Class A beer and liquor license on March 16th. They're expected to open by the end of July. If the conditional surrender by Churchill is approved, the Quick Trip Class A license would be brought to council in June for formal approval. Per a letter submitted by Churchill.
Did they close down one and they're opening up another? Is that what I heard?
Business operations at their location on Campbell Street on June 30th. The City of Prescott may choose to allow the Class A liquor license to surrender from Churchill Market under the condition that it goes to Quick Trip. This request is at the sole discretion of the City Council based on the application presented by Quick Trip.
Okay.
Wow.
A conditional license in 2022.
So Quick Trip now has Quick Trip liquor.
Well, it's
like
Wisconsin.
No, everywhere, dude.
What do you mean?
It's all over the place. There's Quick Trip liquor all over.
So what do they do in Minnesota? A separate building or
separate building?
Got to be separated by a wall.
Yeah, we were. Where the hell were we? Oh, when we were coming back from Duluth, just south of town, there's a Quick Trip off of 61 and off of 35. It's off the kind of the beaten track. And we stopped and got gas. And there was so you had the actual Quick Trip and the gas station, and then over to the other side, just kind of adjacent to the gas pumps was Quick Trip liquor.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen those. But was I hearing that right, though? They're closing one liquor store or taking away their license and giving it to Quick Trip? Is that what?
Sounds like they're forfeiting.
Yeah.
What is it? I mean, that sounds like Minnesota Hospital Association, the bureaucrats that say, yes, you can open up an additional bed. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't.
Close that bed down and then you can open up another one.
Exactly. No, that's how it works in Minnesota. Terrible. Sadly. So what did we determine what you ate that gave your gut the rottenness?
Leftover macaroni and cheese with meatballs, maybe.
You put sweaty balls in your mouth.
Yeah, I think it was. It was the sweat.
No good.
It was the sweaty that did it.
The sweaty. So we have a new high school principal at Hastings.
Oh yeah, Scott Doran.
Yeah.
Mike Johnson retirement. Is that the Mike Johnson that was at South St. Paul?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No,
he's from St. Thomas.
He went to University of St. Thomas.
And at St. Mary's, and a bachelor of secondary education and psychology. I wonder what side of the aisle he's on.
I'm just gonna take one guess.
You had me at psychology degree.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, you know.
Hastings Tastings results published.
Ooh. Click on the audio.
What were they tasting?
It was a huge success. It was the 25th anniversary of the event. After a 2-year hiatus, it was great to be back in the same room again and hold the event. This year we raised $12,500, and it is a little less than the previous years, but this year we did reduce the number of ticket sales. The ticket prices were less, and it was a little less, but we really just wanted to get the event back and not put such a burden on our local restaurants.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that sure told me a lot.
I have no idea what it means.
What does it do? I mean, it's for Minnesota Food Share. So it's for the food shelves. That's a good cause. That's cool.
Okay.
We could have talked about that a little bit. That would have been nice. Why did they record that?
Well, it was on the radio. On April 9th, there is a document shredding event. Hastings Park and Recreation invites everyone to a shredding event.
Oh, yeah.
At noon at the Hastings Public Works Facility at 1225 Progress Drive. Cost is free.
I can't make fun of that. We do that here in South St. Paul.
Like everybody brings their documents and runs them through the...
And it's like a big shredder, like Iron Mountain kind of thing.
Yeah.
Corn dog that we have in the hospitals. Yeah, it's like one of those big trucks, and you just chuck all your stuff in there and shred it up.
On Saturday, April 9th, there's a Spring Madness Craft and Gift Show at the Egan Civic Center from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. This event is going to be so spectacular. They will have just about everything you are looking for at this event.
Oh my gosh. I have to go. I really have to go.
Personally, I am looking for whores. Will they have whores at the Spring Madness?
They will have whores divorce.
They'll have 78-year-old ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched Beer Fest last night. Gam's a whore.
Gam.
Yeah, warm up that sausage.
Warm up the sausage.
What was her name? What's that actress?
That's Cloris Leachman.
Cloris Leachman.
Yeah.
So good.
I always sleep better with a little sausage in me.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. What a great movie. Hey, have you guys actually watched Slammin' Salmon? By those guys, Broken Monkey?
Long time
Broken
ago,
Lizard? Yeah. That movie's underrated.
Well, nowadays, there's nothing coming out that's like what those guys made. I mean, if they were to make that now, they'd get canceled.
Probably.
For sure.
Well, the comedies are dead.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
you can't do a comedy movie because you're going to offend everybody.
Oh, yeah, that was certainly racist against Germans.
Well, that's why you play a comedy movie for my boys from 10 years, 15 years ago, and they're blown away. They like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's comedy. They don't get it. So, yeah, it's bad. Like, you got to go back. Yeah. You go back to like Blazing Saddles and you work your way up through like Airplane, and so that's what you have to do to like expose your kids to funny shit, and not take everything so goddamn serious. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, Mel Brooks is still alive. I wonder if somebody interviewed him today, what he would say.
Didn't Corolla interview him a couple of years ago?
Did he? If so, I missed. I mean, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
but he has to be just livid with I mean, literally, there isn't a single Mel Brooks movie that would pass the woke test.
No.
I mean, shit.
Oh, guys.
10 minutes in.
Yeah. No. Blazing Saddles would like offend every college in the nation.
Did you guys, speaking of that, did you watch The Louder with Crowder?
Which one?
The one where he was at, was it Northern Tennessee University or something like that? And it was
he was a guest speaker.
No, it was Change My Mind about transgender men, or whatever, competing against women.
Yeah, he had that pretentious liberal dressed as a park ranger.
Yeah. That guy was a douche, but it was really funny. It was good.
Yeah.
I found an event for us, guys. Here it is.
River Falls Community Education,
and it's a wine, brew, and distillery tour.
Invites
it's educational. Yeah. So
$72.
Hudson Trolley Wine, Brew, and Distillery Tour from 4 to 7. A 3-hour tour to hit a winery, a brewery, and a distillery?
Hour at each, I guess. I don't know.
Doesn't seem very long.
The cost is $72.
Exclusive private tastings, interesting insight is included at 3 stops. Hop on board their classic trolley. You know what? This trolley comes up. This is the Stillwater one. They just steal that one.
Oh, really?
Hudson. Well, they say it's from Hudson. Maybe it is Hudson.
Okay.
Food will be available for purchase. Participants must be 21 or older.
72. But we know what happened the last time there was a 3-hour tour. I wouldn't go on this one.
Is Gilligan on this one? I like that the community education is doing a freaking brewery tour. Would you like to get drunk under the guise of education? Please join us.
Oh, they're having what is it? Go back down.
Which one?
Our Savior's Wednesday night supper.
Our
Savior's Lutheran Church.
Oh my god!
Is having a Wednesday night supper. Suggested donation is $7 per person for supper. Also, donations of dessert and volunteer time to help with serving are. Yeah, so show up, pay us $7, and then clean your own shit.
Have some supper.
But have some supper.
Hey, what's the frog walk? The Bellwyn Conservancy frog walk. Wow.
I don't know what that is.
Listening for the spring calls of our native frogs.
Spring peepers, wood frogs, wood. And chorus frogs.
You guys, we got to start going to these community events.
Oh man.
Do you realize how we gotta
Whoa, go down Spiral Brewery.
Okay.
4-year bash.
I've been trying to go to Spiral Brewery for a couple of years, and whenever I go down to Echo Midwest, Jennifer won't let me go because she said they had Angie Craig there once doing a campaign thing. She's like, they're a bunch of libs. We can't go there. I'm like, fine.
Every brewery.
So I'm like, okay. Apparently, we can't support lesbians. Have you guys been there? Have you been there, Corin?
No, I haven't been there.
All right. They've been open a while.
Control.
They've been open for 4 years.
Yeah. They're 4-year bash. It's got to be all right. It's right on Main Street. You can go down and get you can go to Dr. Rupp and get your back cracked. And then you can go have a beer.
Is he still there?
Oh yeah. I actually brought my client there before we went and ate lunch.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was funny.
Hey, did you see the menu for the Our Savior's Church food and friends?
Oh, Corin, you can get us in. They're Lutheran.
Yeah.
Oh, free meal of honey mustard chicken thighs. What?
Corin, we gotta go.
Hold on, let's read this. A free meal of honey mustard chicken thighs.
Yum.
Thighs are horrible. Nobody buys thighs. What?
I do. For
Really?
my butter chicken. Oh yeah.
Is it good?
Oh,
is there a lot of meat on a thigh?
Yeah, no, they're fantastic.
Really?
It's not the thigh, but a meal of honey mustard chicken thighs? What the hell does that mean?
I know the secret handshake though, so I can get us in. I know the
you know the secret handshake.
Yep.
Which are the Missouri Synod or Wisconsin Synod? Which one are they?
They're ELCA.
Who's the head of each, and do they hate each other?
Probably.
They do. Yeah, because Missouri Synod is more conservative.
Are they?
Yeah, they still have confession and stuff.
Yeah, they don't like female pastors.
Yeah, that's a big church. Look at that. They're pretty good size. They got a gathering space outside of the. Wow. Who is their savior?
Martin Luther.
Yoga devotions going with Suzanne.
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing like a bit of Eastern influence to your. Look at all the pipes.
That doesn't contradict Christianity at all.
Germanic yoga.
Germanic yoga. You know, Martin Luther, you know how much yoga he did before he nailed that. What was that thing on the door?
List of rules or whatever on the.
Yeah. He had just gotten done with the downward dog, and then he went and nailed the thing on the door. Yeah.
He had reached enlightenment. Well, yoga. Yeah.
Uh-oh, something about Tacheks there.
Where? Uh-oh. That's big news for
23rd. Go down.
Annual
Fairy
night?
Wonderland Trivia Night at the it's the old Tacheks Event Center.
Oh, they have it. Yeah, that's an event center. They still own it. They turned it into an event center. That's another one we have to attend. You guys.
We have to attend a Wisconsin wedding reception at that place. That's what we need to do. We need to crash a wedding reception, full out. Where the groom and his
the bride would not be overweight.
Oh no, she'd be just a little chubby, and the guys would all have camo blended in with their tubs.
Camo cummerbund.
Yep.
Check out the menu of Trash and Treasure right above that too. Pulled pork sandwiches, pie. Yeah.
Ooh, homemade soups, pulled pork sandwiches, pie, and more.
And more.
All for $6.
Saturday, all day. Pay just $6 for a large paper bag full of stuff, or half off larger items.
Sweet.
I need a beer. I'm gonna go get a beer. Can you guys take over?
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
Where's your producer?
They've abandoned me.
Hey, he's got a friend over tonight. My namesake.
Yeah.
Will.
He's got a friend over, and then Matt is like an old pissed off teenager right now. So
he's like Ike.
Yeah. He's just I didn't have like pizza ready for him when he got home from jiu-jitsu, and he got angry. So
yeah,
that happens.
Yep.
We'll go get beer.
Turn oven on to 425. Insert pizza. That's so tough.
Whatever, Dad. Whatever.
God, I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, funny. If you haven't watched it yet, I should wait till Kwamba's back. You got to check out that Warrior Poet Society, his response to Colbert when Colbert called him out.
No, I haven't seen that.
So he quotes Shakespeare in his response to Colbert. It's great.
Nice. Yeah, there's I gotta pull up I want to kind of watch. Can we watch other videos without getting in trouble? I don't know the rules around this stupid censorship.
I think you got to skip through them pretty quick. You can't just play the whole thing. I do kind of like the Rosemount acronym though for their Area Arts Council, the RAC.
Yeah.
They're on April 22nd. We need Kwamba back so he can scroll through this for us.
Here we go. Let's pull this up.
Fairy Wonderland Park.
So let's see. I'll try to share. Okay, came off. I think he has to like do something to.
Yeah, he might have to approve the.
Yeah, that guy.
I wonder if he's having trouble there. He can't find his beer.
Yeah, having a hard time finding beer.
Yeah.
So Kwamba, do we get in trouble if we watch somebody else's video?
I don't know. Depends on who it is.
Do we have to like give him credit? Because it's liberal hive mind. He's the awesome conservative dude.
He probably wouldn't complain, but you never know. You can share your screen. I can throw it up for you.
I have it shared. You should see
Okay,
Willie T screen.
Give me a second. There it is. Go for it.
Okay.
Did you guys watch Friday Night Tights tonight?
Nope, not yet.
Neither have I.
All right.
Can you guys hear this?
Yep. Nope.
Can you hear it?
I can't hear anything.
What do I have to do?
I don't know. I'm looking at mine. I can only edit, name, kick from studio, or ban from studio.
How are you playing it?
Well, I can share my screen. I can't control your screen. You have to do it, but
Oh, we just went full screen there.
Yeah, do you hear it or no?
Is it playing though? Or is it paused?
Yeah, you take it back, dude. I'll put it in the chat. You can pull it up.
Okay, give me the link.
That's a great tweet and response he has there right at the beginning too.
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I want to see this one. I think unlike the Atlantic reporter, I do think the Hunter Biden laptop story is interesting.
Well, yeah.
I would say, for like last night when Kat Timpf was talking about it, it's interesting because it has, his pictures of his, prostitutes, his baby mamas, him smoking crack. It's good just for that. But then
they have an entire angry carton.
Someone had shown me a website with the videos that were on the laptop. They were pretty bad. You don't want to watch them.
I don't want to. I've seen the pictures with people's faces blurred out. I don't care to watch it.
Yeah, this was like nothing blurred out videos of him with the Chinese ladies.
Yeah, it's
really?
not good.
Going to town on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, control yourself. I mean, you can still go have fun, but like get your fucking work done and chill out. Why you gotta do all that?
I don't think he has any useful skills.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing.
And when was that tweet? Oh, that was earlier this week. Nice.
Look at that. It seems as though things just went from bad to worse for the Biden crime family, starring none other than Hunter Biden, featuring 10% to the big guy Joe and his brother Jim.
How many nicknames does he have? Creepy Joe, Sleepy Joe.
face. And in
Child
this case,
sniffer.
Brandon, hair sniffer.
Yeah.
Hair
And
sniffer.
now he's the big guy.
Did you guys see the video of everybody going after Barack and shaking his hand and Joe's in the
it was
back?
Yeah, he's
pathetic.
wandering around and then he can't even get.
Oh,
I saw a pretty good meme. It was a picture of that, and it was Joe Biden saying, "Hey, when did Corn Pop make it back here?"
oh.
dropped on there.
Yeah, Johnny B had some good videos on that.
A 100% pure solution of absolute hypocrisy. All of a sudden, the mainstream media is forced to eat its own words, forced to finally report on the truth. The truth.
Oh, hey, Kwamba, pause it.
Family, because things are getting seriously bad for Joe Hunt.
Yeah,
That's the other video. Did you guys see? That was that there was some disinformation in the media conference, and it was the panel. It was Stelter from CNN and
I haven't watched it yet, but I saw a link for it.
18-year-old
the kid asking the questions and stuff. Yeah, that was
18-year-old college freshman gets up and just torches them beautifully. Asked a wonderful question, and Stelter's response was, "Is it time for lunch yet?"
Yeah, just about lunch. Yeah,
yeah. Didn't know how to answer it.
good stuff.
Hunter and Jim. We have two specific reports. One that 150 plus transactions involving Hunter Biden and Jim Biden in relation to international business deals have been flagged as suspicious by major banks. And the second one is a Hunter Biden laptop whistleblower who just recently fled to Switzerland and is claiming that he has deleted files from Hunter Biden's hard drive, which apparently contain over 80,000 pictures that he's going to be releasing in the near future. Things are getting bad. Oh, and I forgot, there's actually a third story which fundamentally disproves Joe Biden's claim that he had no idea about his son Hunter's business dealings, as Joe is now directly implicated in an email. We got some stuff to get into, folks. The Bidens are in serious, serious trouble. It seems as though Hunter might actually be indicted here. But before we get into any of it, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video as much as possible. We are still shadow banned by the YouTube algorithm, hidden from non-subscribed viewers. And with that out of the way, let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so let's start off with this one right over here, which is by far the biggest bombshell. Exclusive. Whistleblower who handed Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop to congressman, and thedailymail.com reveals he has 450 gigabytes of deleted material, including 80,000 images and videos, and has fled to Switzerland fearing retaliation from the White House. Whistleblower Jack Maxey gave DailyMail.com a copy of the hard drive from Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop in the spring of 2021. The DailyMail.com has published dozens of stories exposing Hunter Biden's drug use, obsession, and questionable business dealings. For the past 2 weeks, Maxey has been in hiding in Zurich, Switzerland, working with IT experts to dig out more data from the, quote, laptop from hell. He says he intends to post them all online in a database in the coming weeks. Maxey says he has found over 450 gigabytes of erased material, including 80,000 images and videos, and more than 120,000 archived emails. The former podcast host says he fears retaliation from the Biden administration. He says that after contacting thedailymail.com about the laptop last year, black suburban SUVs appeared outside of his house. Things are get seriously spicy, friends.
There we go.
Stuff the little we've seen so far was bad. Imagine adding 80,000 videos and images and 120,000 emails. 120,000 emails. I mean, what is this guy even doing? And 80,000 images and videos. I mean, how many not safe for work videos is Hunter Biden taking of himself? Very, very suspicious. Very, very weird to say the least. And most likely there is going to be some massive scandal brewing here. If you think that this whole laptop from hell...
This guy wasn't on Office 365. He would have exceeded. You only get 50 gigabyte on there.
Yeah.
You would have had to have purged so much stuff.
Yeah. I don't even. Can you even buy your way into a larger mailbox? No, I think you're limited no matter what.
50 gigs your limit because Exchange is built on Jet database. It's an
Still?
Access database. Yeah.
It's still the same back end tech.
I guarantee it. They've just expanded it. I'll guarantee it because It's been 50 gig for a long time. Oh shit, Rick's on. I forgot. He just texted me. I didn't even look.
What are you munching on there, Kwamba?
I got
Watch.
Look at that.
Heart healthy oatmeal right here, baby.
Yeah.
you guys an oatmeal.
That's the dinner. Oh, goldfish
Goldfish. That's my dinner.
and whiskey.
This is dinner. Little liquids.
Rick, what are you drinking?
I wish I was drinking something. It's kind of like mushy oatmeal.
Well, don't you have a beer to go with that, or what's going on?
I don't know if I have a beer in there. I'd have to go look.
Because that goes great with oatmeal. Yeah.
Oatmeal and beer. Mm.
Are you even from northern Minnesota? Don't you have?
Don't they make
you always
oatmeal
have
beer? That's a big thing. That's a big stout thing, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
should be
stout.
eating. He should be eating pasties and beer up on the Northern Iron Range.
There you go.
All righty.
I always thought that was pasties, and I was wondering why they advertise pasties. So
Hey,
Pasties.
that was
beer and nipple covering.
Yeah.
hey, the
It all
Babylon B one.
originated on the range. I can tell you that.
Well,
How you guys doing?
you're at Tuna's a lot, aren't you? Don't you have your own chair there in Evel?
I think that's closed.
Is it? Oh, okay.
They didn't survive
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
I don't think it survived the 2000s.
Hey, the Babylon Bee today is one of the greatest ones ever. Canadians uprise over "Don't Say A" legislation.
Not funny.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Those guys
strange
are the
brew,
best.
baby.
How long before the Bee is reinstated on Twitter?
Oh, I hope it's soon.
Now
I
that
hope he
Elon-
does something.
What's his plan? What is his master plan with this?
Oh, he's the majority owner now, so he can. I mean, he gets a seat at the board of directors.
Is it funny how all those people loved him when he came up with the electric car, but now they don't want him?
Yeah,
Unreal.
yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to see what happens with. Hopefully, something.
Boy, Billy Voris was an animal today in that clip.
Wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he's usually good, but that was really good.
Yeah, I don't know how that stayed up on YouTube.
I don't know.
I wonder if it's still up there because that's usually I'm watching it from their website, but I happened to catch it on YouTube. I was like, whoa. Yeah, look at that one.
These are so good.
Fantastic.
Did you guys see that video of him everyone disregarding him after the speech?
Yes,
or whatever?
Yeah.
Obama? Oh my gosh, was that the best? That was so
Oh,
uncomfortable. It's hard to watch.
And he was even saying, Barack.
Yeah, and he's putting his hand on his shoulder, and
Yeah.
Brock's like,
And Barry's just like, ah.
Barack to Brahma.
Oh, that was good.
I really like this one. This one was pretty good.
Yes.
helping fight the patriarchy.
Yes. Oh, that is wonderful.
You know, from
Hey,
now on, I'm just gonna own it. From now on,
Yeah.
whenever someone bitches about white guys suppressing people, I'm gonna say, yeah, that's my goal. I'm oppressing everybody I can. What do you
Yeah.
think? I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So yeah, be ready for it.
I'm part of the patriarchy.
Oh, how about
Yeah.
what's his name? That British comedian that came out and wants reparations from the Romans.
Was that Gervais?
You know what I'm
Was that
talking about? What's his name? That did
No.
that did the Search for the Holy Grail. You know, the old timer,
Oh yeah,
comedian.
John Cleese.
John
Yeah,
Cleese?
John Cleese. Did
He
you
wants
see that?
reparations from the Romans. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. he did it. They shut his mic off or something too. Like he started talking about this, like how his people have been oppressed by the Romans and the Greeks. 60 or whatever.
Yeah, they don't like him now. People don't like. Even his daughter is like disowned him, and he's taking
Really?
her out of his will. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't like each other. Like she's super woke, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't want anything to do with it." Yeah, that's awesome. He's
Yeah.
right.
Where
I mean, the Romans
They
were.
had it somewhere.
they were
He did it at a speech somewhere.
Oh,
So
right
is that
there.
the controversial slavery joke?
well, we're gonna get copyright stricken. Here we go.
Good idea, which is let's not be mean to people. And I'm in favor of that, believe it or not, despite my age.
Oh, he sounds old.
Would have agreed. The main thing is, but that then becomes a sort of an indulgence of the most oversensitive people in your culture, the people who are most easily upset. I don't think we should organize a society around the sensibilities of the most easily upset people.
That's perfect. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We should
awesome.
organize society around the most easily upset people.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's perfect.
How about a fish called Wanda? When he was
I like this one because I hate the one where the prodigal son comes back. I got to go with the other son on this one. Every time I hear this in church, I just get upset.
You're like,
I'm
come on, man.
like, fuck that guy. So, pardon my French.
Comes up,
fuck
gets
that
all the
guy.
goods, gets
Yeah.
the fatted calf.
Yeah, he gets the fatted calf. He gets welcomed back. He just spent all of dad's money. Like, yeah, screw you. Go work.
I got all the hot workers.
prodigal son breaks news to dad that he spent on
Yeah.
gender studies degree.
That's about what he did. Here we go. Yeah, that's the one.
That is so good. Don't say "hey, Bill." Yeah,
I remember when I took a trip to Seattle, me and my buddies, and I was wearing some shop in Seattle, and the worker or the owner there goes, "Yeah, you're from Canada, aren't you?" Oh, close.
Yeah.
Have you ever owned it and just said, "Yeah"?
I think
Love
I
it.
have. Yeah, just
Yeah.
out whatever in college somewhere.
Yep. Oh. You got to drive, and you got to go to Notre Dame in 2 months.
I have to go there. Well, yeah. What is that one, Dawson?
You gotta go get him.
I think it's. Yeah, it's like I want to say May 6th or 5th. I don't know, something like
That's
that.
coming up. Yeah, a month.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You fill up
thinking
the
the other
van, or
day. What's that?
you just fill up the car with everything he's got and drive home.
Yeah, we're in a bad car situation right now. We've had no luck with cars, but I'll be bringing. I bought a 2006 Volvo. It's like it's like a hatchback, like a old school. What do you want to call them when we were kids? But
XC,
it's got a lot of room in it.
Is it one of the XC like 50s or what?
It's a XC70.
XC70. Okay.
It's an inline
Super
5.
safe. You're not gonna die, Rick.
Well, that's what they tell me. They say it's like a tank. So
yeah, you're not gonna die.
So it's got a lot of room in the back. I think we can fit everything in there. You know, my last big car that we'd go down there back and forth this was the Suburban, but that transmission died a few months ago. So
you're not going to have room for me. It's going to be you.
I know. And then, yeah, Isaac's car. Listen to this story. Just give me a second. So Isaac was on vacation with a buddy of his and his family 2 weeks ago or whatever, and they got back not this Tuesday but the previous Tuesday. Or they're coming back late, like at 1 p.m. So me and Tara dropped his car, which is like a 2010 Malibu. It's awesome shape, great car, nicest car we own. You know, so we drop his car off in front of his buddy's place on this main drag in Virginia. It's kind of by the tennis courts, by the way. And we drop it off at 5:30 p.m. I get a call at night at 1:30 a.m. Dad, my car's not here and there's glass all over.
No.
Jeez.
So I say, you gotta call a cop. Call a cop. They call a cop and finally get a hold of them. Well, we've been through this mess for 2 weeks now. Every day it's just horrible stuff with this. But some gal drove her car. I mean, just creamed the back of his car so hard that it sent it off the road and hit a huge, I don't know if you remember downtown Virginia, there's those big Sesame Street lights.
Yeah.
Huge light pole with these big balls on it.
Yeah.
And just destroyed that, went right, just creamed it, just destroyed it. And then she careened off the other side of the road and hit another car. So
drinking much?
Yeah. Anyways, the weird thing is this happened at like 11 o'clock at night. The cops never called me. I knew nothing about it. They had my license plate. They had my insurance in the car. They had everything. They had my number. They could have got a hold of me. No problem. Never called. I never knew anything about it until Isaac got a hold of the cop. So then I tried to get a little cop. No, it was too late. They couldn't, whatever. Couldn't get a hold of the person. So apparently they towed it. The city had it towed to a tow place. We knew nothing what was going on though. The story I just told you, we knew nothing why, how it got hit or why or nothing. Next day I called a tow guy. He knew more he told me more than the police station did. I tried calling the police station. This lady there didn't know nothing, couldn't tell me nothing. And then I couldn't get a hold of the cop because he didn't work till 7 o'clock that night. So then I get a hold of the cop that night. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't, whatever. I'll get the report done tonight." I go, "Okay." So that was Wednesday night. Didn't get it done. Next day, call again, nothing. My insurance guy calls, "It's not done yet. You got to request this, you got to request that." And finally the report came out and I told you what happened. Well, the lady doesn't have insurance. So her car was newly registered to 2022, but then she must have took her insurance off after she registered it. Oh. And she had fled on foot.
Oh.
And then we don't have full coverage on it because the older car, and you can't, when you own 5 cars, you're not going to put full coverage on every car. You got to try to save money where you can.
Yeah.
So we're screwed. So I go to 2 days ago, I go to the shop where it was towed and I tell them all this and they're like, and we finally got the name of the lady and they go, "Oh yeah, we know her. She's a loon. You'll never even get restitution out of her. She lives downtown in an apartment, poor,
Have you thought about shooting her?
Yeah. So it was not good. So now we're out, it was probably about a $6,000 car and we, with the amount of miles on it.
Yeah.
Now we're down a car because we're down to 2 cars because I decommissioned my van because that was falling apart and I didn't want to pay for stuff. That's why I bought the Volvo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like it's easy to buy a car right now.
No, it's not to buy.
Not. Yeah.
I know. So it's been bad.
That sucks.
I thought you were going to say the car got stolen. And then, but no, I just got pushed out.
Angsty teen.
Go give me a beer.
Yeah, I wish it was at first because of the cops.
Hello, angsty teenager.
It felt like the cops weren't telling us it seemed weird at first because they weren't telling us what happened. So I'm thinking, Was it a
Why won't
was
they
it
tell
a,
you?
was it a uppity business person? Was it someone in law enforcement? Was it a lawyer that did it? You know, were they trying to? But it wasn't. It was just this gal, and the guy was this.
They don't like talking. They don't like saying shit. Because I remember in my old neighborhood, we couldn't get the cops to say they knew who was like tagging houses and shit, and they wouldn't tell us. And it was some stupid little white fucker, and
yeah,
we were just all pissed, and they wouldn't say a damn thing.
I know. Yeah,
I don't know. They try to protect so much information. It's like, they're probably. I know they're worried that like people like us would go after them personally, but I mean, they're not doing anything.
No.
So what gets done?
No.
Tell me
that's how they lose
the police.
That's how the police lose white guys.
Yeah.
That's how you create Batman.
Yeah.
Hey Kwamba. Either side of your head, is that like pole position racetracks?
Well, if you're looking at the screen on the right side of my head, that's Sebring in Florida. I've been there. That was really freaking cool. And then on the left side of my head is Spa. That's in Belgium. And Spa is super old racetrack. They still do F1 there. They do endurance racing and everything there. So yeah. And then under my head, that's a Porsche Cayman. That's a picture from one of Matt's video games we gave him for his birthday. So yeah. And then this one right there, that's Porsche 911 with isn't that what's the booze on that one, Matt? Jägermeister Porsche 911 on the Nürburgring. Super German, and it's awesome. So, and then he's got Lego. Give me the Legos, Matt. 1 second. Oh, these are cool. Wait till you see.
Dad, I'm trying to game.
You got a Lego Formula One?
We don't have a Formula One, but we got some. Here, I'll grab him because he's lazy.
He's more into NASCAR.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No kidding.
All right.
Running moonshine.
Here's Lego Caterham. This is a kit car you can build from England. That's pretty cool. The next one is really cool.
Look at those tires. That's huge tires on that thing.
Here's Lego Ferrari 48 GTB.
That's all Legos?
GT. This is all Lego. Yeah. The thing is massive. Gosh. It's just like huge.
How many pieces was that?
1,000 and was it like 1,400 or something?
Yeah, 1,412.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think this was like a birthday present. But everything works. The engine works too. If you look at the cylinders. 8-cylinder thing.
Jeez.
That's cool.
That one's cool. And then there's one more. Hold on. I think I broke it.
Is that John or Matt back there?
Matt.
That's Matt.
What's up, Matt?
Here's a Ferrari F40. Lego Ferrari F40. This one's pretty sweet. You got the engine.
Wow, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Engine in the rear.
Yeah.
I thought that was a Pontiac Fiero.
It is. It's a Ferrari.
The Ferrari.
You remember those?
Yep.
Yeah.
My neighbor has one down at the end of the alley, and they just let it sit in their driveway, and I want to buy it.
It's cool.
You should.
The 4-cylinder engine in that is called the Iron Duke. It's a great name. It's so good.
The thing is just sitting there outside, exposed.
Do you guys know
it has collector plates on it?
Well, do you know why GM made that car?
No.
So John DeLorean used to work for GM, and he was a designer. You guys know the DeLorean from
Yeah.
Back to the Future. So the DeLorean was a rear engine. Well, not rear engine, it was mid-engine, but in the back. And GM didn't like what he did by leaving and creating that car, so they created the Fiero. That was like their answer to the DeLorean.
Really?
That was their
Yeah.
answer to the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave it to Detroit Union people. I think that was going to really
Hey,
hurt
this
them.
is going to be cool.
Yeah. And the Fiero was better than the DeLorean. The DeLorean was a hunk of shit. It wasn't it. You know what it took to get that thing to 88? It was
Oh,
probably longer than a mile. So what's with the puppy?
little four
Oh, that's a COVID dog. I don't like dogs that much anymore, but I broke down. Everyone wanted a dog during COVID, so whatever.
Aren't you allergic to dogs?
Yeah, that's why my eye is watering right now and I can't breathe every night.
You're such a good dad.
Jeez. And this dog won't come to you. It's like its name is Stay. It's like, come, stay. It never comes to you. It's the stupidest dog.
What was
like dogs usually want to come to you. They don't. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like a cat. Yeah, it's like a
what was the dog
renegade cat.
in the Jerk? Was it Shithead?
Shithead.
You call it Shithead?
I wouldn't name that dog Lifesaver. I'd name him Shithead.
I would call him Shithead. I call my dog Shithead. She's a pain in the ass.
Hey, I forgot another big topic for Kwamba Fu.
Yeah.
iCarly is back on. New episodes. Older iCarly. You used to like watching her, didn't you? Wasn't that one of your?
I was more into
Dora the Explorer.
Selena Gomez was my go-to.
Yeah, but
iCarly's good looking.
I thought wasn't there another one? I thought there was another one that you watched.
You used to
Victoria Justice. She was
That's
good.
it. That's the one. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all huge lefties.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
and
they, Selena hasn't aged well.
She hasn't. Have you? No. So she's in that that series on Hulu with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Is she any good?
Yeah.
Can she keep up?
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I guess. I don't know.
Or they just
I watched 2 episodes. I was bored with it.
Okay.
It was kind of boring.
And those guys are kind of boring now.
It's not hard to keep up with those guys. They're like 90.
Yeah, they're old and slow now.
Yeah.
They used to be good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to look
Rick,
up.
how's work going?
Work's like ridiculous busy. So everyone thinks they want to have their total knees and their total hips when it's spring. So now it's just like nuts.
Hey, I heard from a fat carpet measuring guy that was at my house yesterday.
Did you get crack?
What's that?
Did you get crack?
Did I get any crack? Yeah. No, I didn't get any crack. This guy said that when you get your knee replaced, you can't kneel on it.
So there's every doctor's different with that. There's doctors that say you can kneel, you can do whatever you want on it. Go for it.
Okay.
And then there's some that say don't. So it's all up to the doctor and how confident he is and what he did in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he had a hard time getting back up my stairs. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It seems like every contractor I hire has a problem with Krispy Kreme donuts, and they don't like going up and down stairs.
Well, if you're paying him by the hour, it's good for him.
Paying him by the donut.
And the plumber I hired, he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna put your sink here because I can't crawl back in the corner. I'm like, okay.
Really?
What?
Yeah. It was
you said I want the sink here, and he said no, I can't get back.
No, I can't get back there.
He did say that, but I'm okay with it because I don't want to pay to have the shit moved. I'm okay if the sink is like a foot over from the corner, it's fine with me. But I was just surprised because he was
well, Corin and I we worked with a guy at Fairview who was on the network team and had to get into some of the most tight, I guess you'd call them data closets in the hospitals. They were just makeshift. You know who I'm talking about, Corin?
I do.
That Big Denny. Dennis
Did he get in there?
Oh my God, no! It was so pathetic watching him try to squeeze his massive, I mean, just huge belly into like just these tightest little. I mean, because hospital, the old hospitals weren't built for data closets and networking, and so you put them in wherever you could, and it was just in the tightest locations. And poor Dennis, it's like, oh, dude, if you have to get in there, if you had to get around the back of a rack of switches and had to pull, and do something.
I bet it's hot in there too.
They are. They're horrible. Yeah. Hey, we're watching Matt. We're watching Matt play video games.
What are you playing, Matt?
He's ignoring us.
What are you playing?
I had him on mute.
I
was talking, just so you know.
You want another beer?
All
I'm
day.
thirsty.
I should go see if I have one. I don't know if I even have one in the fridge.
He's drinking all day IPA. That's why you can have so many.
Yes.
Speaking of breweries, I got to go down to Duluth this weekend and take a class. Oh, I have one.
Really? You're going to do a brewery class?
Actually, no. Oh, it's a fruity thing. It's probably Tara's.
Do it. Where's Tara? Put Tara on the live stream.
Oh, it's Berry Vice.
She's at a skating show.
That's just down the road from me.
Leinen
Yeah.
I made a Berliner Weiss sour once. It was pretty good.
You can do it. Come on. You gonna hit some?
Look at Quamba's chugging. Look at Quamba's chugging, you guys. Oh, he went. Oh no, he locked up. He drank his beer so fast it locked up his computer.
That's awesome.
You should take a picture of that. Funny.
Froze.
I'll get a screenshot. Hold on. Hopefully it stays. I got a good screenshot.
That's great.
That AMD is still giving them. It looks like
this is going to get shared all over the place.
Pointing down at him.
I will.
Are you?
I'll email you guys so you can all have this lovely photo and do with it as you wish.
Hey, Billy, how about the Wild, huh? I'm cautiously optimistic. They still. I don't know. They still play not down to, but they always have trouble with. Yeah, they always have trouble with the Preds there. They always have.
Yeah,
they don't travel well over there.
That game just kind of threw me for a loop. But no, they're playing great. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in Calgary. I'm a Colorado fan, so I'm excited. Colorado's already in the playoffs.
Yeah, Colorado's sick.
And on the east, Florida's keeping up with Colorado. So it's I mean, no one's going to catch Colorado for number. They're going to have home ice the whole way through the Western, but Florida has they're keeping up with them. So that's the Stanley Cup Finals is going to be kind of up for grabs as far as who's going to have home ice.
Yeah, the West is tough right now too. It always is.
But the East, I mean, the top teams in the East are actually higher scoring.
I mean, but look at they don't have. But listen, they're not playoff hockey like Toronto. You got to be. They're scoring tons of goals, all this, but they're not. They don't have the huge forwards, the big forwards that come down and just pound you on the forecheck. Yeah. They don't have it.
And that's what you need in the playoffs, right? You need the size. And that's what the Wild have this year. They have that combination of size and speed this year that they haven't.
That one
before.
line. That one line's so amazing.
Yeah.
With the Foligno and Greenway. I wonder what happened to Kwamba.
Yeah. He just typed shit.
Well, maybe that contractor he was ripping on just came in his house and blew him up.
Yeah, you can hear like
guy came off from out of nowhere.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna reboot.
Yep, here he comes. Hey, you need to put your you have to do a rename on your name there, Squatch. We need to see your pronouns.
That's what my pronouns are. They're Squatch.
Well, you have to have it in parentheses. Squatch and then Squatch, and I mean, like corn is beard and bearder.
I saw that.
Yeah, there you go. Iron and ore. I like it.
I didn't do that. Who did that?
Oh, I bet you Kwamba did.
Yep.
He's listening. We can't see him. We can't
I'm
hear
a
him.
dirty ore.
Yeah. She, her is not being viewed on the screen or heard, but he can obviously hear us. He's going to reboot. I think we're going to lose.
You remember Jerry Lewis?
Yeah.
Remember that one movie he had? It was called All Cracked Up.
Yep.
And there's a bit throughout the show where he was trying to quit smoking. Remember? He hired a firm that helped people quit smoking. But what it was this big dude would come out of nowhere. If you lit up a cigarette, a guy would come out of nowhere and just like smoke you. Like punch you super hard. You remember that?
I think I do. That sounds familiar.
So he's trying to be careful about it. Like he went in an elevator and he was lit up, and then the door opened and the guy just pounded him. Then he went into a museum and he thought if he's around all these people at a museum that he wouldn't get hit. So he went over by the thinker and he lit up, and the thinker just went bam.
Sounds like a good skit.
Yeah, there's do you ever watch Impractical Jokers? You know, the four guys that play jokes on each other. They make each other do stupid shit.
Why do I know that? I think maybe is that on YouTube dudes?
No, they're on TNT or TBS, whatever. They've been on for years, and they're not doing it right now. They're taking a break, I guess, but they make each other do the craziest shit. And whoever loses an episode, whoever the loser is, has to do like this extra thing at the end that's really bad. And one of them was right in the heart of downtown Manhattan. They made a guy, one of the guys named Murray. They made Murray go up and ask people if they had a cigarette or if they were smoking. He had to like take their cigarette out of their mouth and throw it away, or take their cigarettes and crush them and throw them away. And he had to do it, until they thought he was done. And I mean, you're talking about New Yorkers, right? I mean,
did he get beat up?
He almost got killed by a guy. He ended up having to give up. He ended up having to give up the sport coat he was wearing to a guy to get his cigarettes, and that was in order to end it. And he actually lost he had to give it up.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Kwamba Fu, you drank so fast. Oh, corn killed a bug.
What did you get there? Is that a spider?
That's a Robbinsdale super spider. Kwamba Fu, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can
What happened? Yeah, what
I don't know.
What happened, dude?
Good old fashioned lockup.
Yeah, you were drinking your beer so quickly. That's.
We thought your contractor came and beat you up.
There it is. You got it.
That's all. I don't have much for lights on here in the living room, and I could see it was one of those silverfish things, that looks like yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Pretty. Yep.
How did that work out?
If there's
for
one,
you?
there's more than one.
Well, hey, don't say that.
Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah, it'll come by when you're sleeping.
When you're sleeping, they'll crawl on your mouth.
Tonight.
It'll take a nap in your beard.
That's probably where it came from.
It came from the beard.
That was probably, dude. That's probably been in there since we went to Wyoming.
It's been since Devil's Tower.
It rode home in the car with us. Yeah.
Hey, you think we could get Rick to come with us to Kentucky?
You're gonna go? Yeah, we're gonna. Last year it was we went to where Close Encounters of the Third Kind was filmed, and we camped.
Oh yeah.
At the
I
Devil's
remember
Tower.
you were sending me pics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to go to Kentucky and do a distillery tour.
Oh, the
Bourbon Trail.
Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
Oh,
what do you think?
That'd be nasty.
Is that dangerous?
There'd be a lot there. That's the real stuff.
We're gonna keep Uber and Lyft drivers in business.
Do you know how much Uber and Lyft cost right now?
Oh, that's horrible, dude. Dude, it is cheaper when I go because I go to Michigan now every couple weeks. It is cheaper to rent a car.
Really?
Yes. You guys, it'll be cheaper to get a DWI than to take Uber or Lyft.
Yeah, dude, they're at so. And the funny thing is the last time I did take I took an Uber, or no, it was Lyft. It was Lyft. The driver, he was an older guy, and it cost me like $50. And Corin, you know what I'm talking about? Between the frickin' airport, Gerald Ford Airport, and the office was $56.
Wow,
that's nuts.
Yeah. So, he said that they're getting just ripped off now. The drivers get way less of percentage of the amount now.
Oh, I believe it.
They're taking, Lyft and Uber are taking a huge percentage from the drivers. So I tipped the guy really well, but I'm like, that's the last time I ever took a rental or a ride share.
Get a rental car.
I just go to the, I'm a Hertz Gold Plus. There's a car waiting for me when I get there now. I mean, it's cheaper than,
should we just fly in instead of driving down there and camping? Or what do we do?
I don't know.
If we drive in, I think it's going to be a one vehicle thing, and I'm not going to bring my mountain bike down to Kentucky. But
if you get stuck in the mountains up there, you're going to have you
got a pretty mouth.
You're gonna have to watch your back end there, buddy. Yeah. Make sure those jeans.
We'll bring some KY. We'll be okay.
Make sure those jeans don't have a hole in them.
Well, we'll be wearing spandex, so it might attract a few.
You will be wearing spandex.
We got that round booty. Yeah.
Well, and we can have Squatch try out the Kraken sack too. So.
Oh, the Kraken sack.
Yeah.
The drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
What is it?
I've heard of it.
It's straight Jack Daniels, and it's down the back. Down the back.
What is
that?
Yeah. They had that bar. They had the bar where the guy was sitting on the bar, and they're pouring it, and they're holding a cup like under his balls to collect the.
Yeah, the Kraken sack. Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
Easy. Yeah.
The Kraken
sack. Drinking made easy.
Yep.
I remember that one. The Kraken sack.
Oh my gosh.
That's like a tea bag or something.
Well, last time we brought Matt to Devil's Tower. We should bring him to the Bourbon Mile to drive us around.
Oh, that'd be smart. Got to get a driver.
I'm sure he would just have a great time.
Yeah.
I mean,
pay him.
Well,
pay him half you would of a Uber driver.
all we'd have to do is throw a couple of bucks a day at them. It wouldn't take that much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell them
Are
you're
we gonna camp? Are we camping?
I don't know. Is it tornado time in Kentucky? Do you remember that storm that came through? We barely missed. We almost got nailed at Devil's Tower.
Yeah,
And it
really?
went just north of us.
It was
and we got
supposed to hit us.
We got
that would have
so lucky.
flooded bad there, probably.
Oh yeah, it would have been shit. We got lucky. But I remember Matt and I were in one tent and Corin and Bill were in the other, and it was like we were just yelling at each other.
Yeah, and it was like we were like trying to like just make sure we were like hitting the
tent
corners.
wouldn't fly away.
And we were laying in the corners on either side.
So it wouldn't fly away.
So, yeah, just in case.
That's bad.
Yeah, and we couldn't start a
fire.
barbecue because of the fire there was
Dude,
a fire ban.
The amount of meat that we had, we packed more meat than we did anything else. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Did you have was it meat to barbecue, or is it like jerky and stuff?
Well, it was both, but we had both. It
was meat to barbecue.
And I brought a bunch of beef sticks from Sobe beef in Michigan. And but we ended up getting an electric frying pan and used that. You know, we had power at our campsite. So
yeah.
And
not as good as grilling, but you know, each morning it was steak and eggs and maple sausage.
It was a Rick breakfast. Definitely a Rick breakfast.
I would have just stayed there. Screw the Devil's Tower. I just ate.
Yeah. If you'd have been with us, I'd have been cooking the whole time.
You guys, we had breakfast 1, and then we had breakfast 2, and then we had lunch 1 and lunch 2.
Yep.
And then we'd hit the
we
pool,
drank,
and we'd do dinner 1 and dinner 2, and it would just be meat the whole time.
Yeah. and then we'd watch Close Encounters. We'd watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind on
every night. You could go watch
100-inch outdoor TV.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Did you see any critters?
So dry up there, and
a lot of deer though, Rick. We did see a lot of deer. Yeah.
Okay.
Right on the tower, at the base of the tower. There was plenty up there. We saw a bunch.
Huh. Were they like healthy looking, good, like healthy whitetail, or what?
Lot of whitetail. They were girls. We saw a lot of girl whitetails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was decent. They were decent.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what dates do we do this Kentucky thing though?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering here.
Do we do second week of July again?
My wife will be pissed because she wants to go on vacation somewhere warm right now. But I said no because we're doing our basement.
Yeah.
And but yeah. But I'll hop in anybody's car that wants to go.
What else are you doing in the basement?
It was unfinished, this big family room kind of thing, and so we started finishing it. And shit adds up, man. Everything's expensive now. Carpet's nuts.
Really?
Absolutely insane. Yeah.
Everything's like twice as much as 2 years ago.
Yeah, and the room's 30 by 17, so that kind of fucks you too. So you got to spend a lot on. It's a big room.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Are you in the basement right now, or is this?
Yeah. Well, I'm in a finished room in the basement, and the bathroom is like right there. That's finished, and then the room is like right in front of me. That's unfinished. That we're finishing right now.
All right.
So there's the 3. What were you thinking? There's like the Kentucky Bourbon Trail trip planner. That's 18 distilleries.
Oh my gosh.
Kentucky Bourbon Trail Craft Tour trip planner. That's 23 distilleries in 4 regions.
Oh, look at that.
That's all I can show, Rick.
Yeah. So you got your guitar wall.
Yep. And now we need carpet right here. That's the next
Yeah.
thing.
So I see you finished. You hurried up and finished your guitar wall first.
Priority.
Prioritizing.
He adopted a piece of my equipment for the basement.
Oh yeah. Yes, I did. Oh, I screwed Bill out of a subwoofer hard.
What?
Really, really bad. Yeah. So it's a big room and you need lots of bass for it. And I had 2 8-inch Paradigm subwoofers for the home theater.
Yeah.
And I blew one. I blew it up watching Tron. Like it blew up the speaker, like how the front of a speaker. It's got
thin
that kind
film,
of rubberized, rubberized stuff. Well, like a chunk of it blew out of it. And then
completely ripped.
Yeah, Bill, when I took it apart, it was that chunk and then it was cracked. Like, so you had
really,
the chunk, and then it cracked outwards. So I took that speaker and you could just it would just tear apart.
You just
like
tear it apart.
cellophane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we watched Tron one night, the new one, the Legacy one, and it totally blew the speaker and it started flapping. That flapping noise? It seems like, you remember when we used to do car stereos and you'd blow a speaker and it would just flap?
Yeah.
It seems like we always did it on car speakers. Well, that's what it did. And I was like, oh man, because that was an expensive subwoofer. I'm like, oh shit. But it's like 20 years old because we're old.
Yeah.
We go and we buy nice stuff when we're younger and then it just blows up when you get older. And so I called Bill. I'm like, what should I do? Because I looked at a Klipsch subwoofer on Amazon for like $300. And then I looked at the Paradigm stuff is just so expensive. I can't justify that anymore.
Yeah.
So then he offered his 10-inch subwoofer to me.
So now you got the big.
I got Rick.
How many watts is it?
I don't know. I don't even know. What is it, like 300, 600?
I think it's 300. I think it's 3.
Enough watts.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Enough.
Yeah. So you know how you had a COVID dog?
Yeah.
I got COVID Paradigm speakers.
I'd much rather have that.
I have the newest one of the newer series Paradigms, and they were on sale. And while Bill was open during COVID, and he was totally anti-COVID, mask, everything. So he's like, oh, he goes, I can deliver them to you, or you can do curbside. I'm like, what? I said, I want to come in the store. He's like, oh, great. Yeah, come in, do whatever you want. You can look at it. It's so fun to look at everything there. And he stayed open, and people bought from him, and he's expanding now. He's adding quite a bit of space.
Where's that?
He used to be in Minneapolis. Now it's in Eden Prairie. But he's a great guy, and so I got those speakers. I sold my old fronts to Peter Rhodes, a guy that Corn and I work with. Rhodes from Coleraine. His dad was,
I remember you talking. Yeah.
So Peter has my old, literally like 22-year-old, 23-year-old speakers. Paradigm. Well, more than that. Shit. 25-year-old. They're 25 years old, but they still boom.
Hello.
And hey, what's up, Johnny?
This is
Hi.
John.
What's going on,
John.
man?
No.
The
Hey, are you
professional
still
YouTuber.
Where's Will? What's up, Will?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Will? I am.
Not much, Bill. How you doing?
All right.
Will, you're
all
live
right.
around the world, buddy.
You are live on a YouTube
Yeah.
stream right now. Will's going to be going to St. Agnes next year.
Yes, I am.
So
Good.
yeah,
Attaboy.
All right.
yep, cool.
Well, I don't really have time much to talk. I just wanted to say hello. Well,
Straight
So
up.
what's
Hey,
your take
Johnny.
on the world these
Johnny, are you
days?
still in the cast?
sure.
Still got her? Couple days yet?
Nice.
All right,
Monday. All right.
cool.
I haven't recorded a lot on YouTube, so.
Well, yeah, because your upload schedule is whack.
All right.
Can we make this?
We're making cheese curds.
I'm gonna stream maybe.
Oh, cheese curds sound good.
You streaming?
That's very Wisconsin of you.
Yeah.
Go upstairs, boys, and get
Hey,
some
go have
cheese
some
curds.
cheese curds. All right. Hey, I decided, you know who Will You know who Will is, Bill? Do you know who? Okay, you know Super Troopers and Beer Fest?
Yeah.
Kevin Heffernan.
You think he's Heffernan?
He definitely. Watch Beer Fest and it's Will.
Yeah.
It's Will.
All right.
He's that guy. When he gets older, he is going to be a party animal.
He's going to be.
Oh, he comes up with shit, man. You wouldn't believe it. Because I picked him up in South St. Paul before I left work, and the whole ride home is just like, oh my God, it's South Park, it's Family Guy. I can't watch this in front of my mom, but my dad doesn't care so much. So, and then he like goes on and on about what he's watching and what's funny.
Oh, I was gonna say Jackie would have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. And he's like, I think we should watch the South Park movie tonight. I said, Will, I don't think that's totally appropriate for you guys. I don't know.
One?
Well, like the actual movie where like the wangers hanging out of the. Isn't Saddam holding on to a dildo the whole time?
Well, and he's having sex with Satan.
Like, in the old movie. Watch that. I said, no, Will, you shouldn't watch that. And it's weird because Will is like what, 6'1" now?
Oh, that's why I told him, I'm like, dude, the football coach is going to see that frame walking in the door. If you aren't playing football now, get ready.
What do you think? Long snapper? What is he? I mean, he's offensive line just sitting there.
Oh,
nobody's going to be able to move Will.
No, the kid, if he puts some beef on that frame, that boy's going to be big. Yeah.
Well, I think they have to hold him back. They're trying to keep the beef off.
So, if you guys, South Park they haven't put out a new episode since the St. Patrick's Day special.
No, that one was pretty bad at the end.
It was really bad.
I had to turn it off.
It was horrible, but you have to admit, Farty O'Cools. That is the coolest name for an Irish bar.
That was a pretty good name.
Farty O'Cools.
Farty O'Cools.
Mark.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you a picture Mary just sent me yesterday of Jackson, Kellen, and Owen playing Guitar Hero.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
Like a long time ago.
Did you email it to my MSN?
I'm going to send. Can I send it to your phone? Or
I can get it over there. Yep.
It's so good. Owen's like literally like this big. He looks like Grogu. He's just puny. But he's just rocking away.
That is pretty funny. I guess, yeah. I'll get that out.
So you guys, these tours, I mean, they like legit have you planned out for 8 freaking days if you want.
8 days?
Yeah, if you do a formal tour. I mean, do you have to do a formal tour, or can you just...
Do they give you an IV bag and a nurse too?
Well, that's the thing. How do you get through your... So it's day 1 and 2 in Louisville, and that would put you at... you start at the Kentucky Bourbon Trail Welcome Center at the Fraser Museum.
What is that?
At the Fraser Museum. Make time to peruse their Spirit of Kentucky Bourbon exhibition. Shop for bourbony gifts. Take a selfie in the bottle hall. And look for the secret speakeasy entrance.
I like that you're reading it like a Hastings radio guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So then they have you starting out at Michter's Fort Nelson Distillery, then Evan Williams, then Old Forester, which I do love, and Angel's Envy after that. And Angel's Envy is fantastic. It's up over $50 a bottle now, but it used to be in the 40s. But Angel's Envy is really good. When you're booking, stay at the Marriott Louisville East. Ask about the Bourbon Suite, complete with bourbon barrel decor. Look at that.
There's
nice.
Grogu.
Grogu.
Look at Owen. Owen's just loving it.
Oh, that's funny. He's gonna be a guitar shredder.
Oh, I'd love that.
He does. Yeah, he's got guitar face already.
Yeah. I was watching. There was I was watching Nuge on Rogan. It was from like November of last year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and he would just start playing.
Yeah.
You know, and he'd instantly go into guitar face.
Yeah.
Even if he was just playing the shortest riff, the Nuge just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He does the
That's
casino
funny.
circuit. We should go see him.
I'd love to see Uncle Ted again.
Oh,
That
man.
was when I saw Damn Yankees at Target Center. I felt bad because it was Firehouse, Damn Yankees, and it was Jackal,
Poison.
Damn Yankees,
Poison.
and Poison,
Yeah.
and it was in that order. And so Jackal was the one-hit wonder.
No, it was
Yeah.
Jackal, Poison, Damn Yankees, wasn't it?
No,
Damn
it was
Yankees was
Damn
last.
Yankees. It was Damn Yankees and then Poison.
Oh.
So people were all hopped up for Damn Yankees, going crazy, and then the place went half empty, and Poison came out. Literally, you turn around and it was like half the
People
arena's
just
gone.
went for Damn Yankees. Yeah.
They went for Damn Yankees, and as soon as Uncle Ted got done shooting a flaming bow and arrow at his guitar, they all walked out. That was it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But I want to hear him do his Hillary song. Kiss
haven't heard that
my
one.
ass. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Kiss my ass. It's an old one.
If I played it, we get copyright stricken. Hey,
We probably would.
I don't know if Rick, did I send it to you? We got copyright stricken on the last one in like Bangladesh,
Yes.
Thailand.
I listened to your last one, and you talked about how that happened from the previous one, I think. Or
Yeah,
something
it was
like
weird. Yeah, like we got hit on all these Southeast Asian ones just on the
Why?
the old AWA wrestling video we watched.
Yes. It was AWA wrestling.
But it was just Southeast Asia.
that. That's
They
weird.
didn't hit us in any other country. I don't know if they have a different like patent lawyer in that region that is very diligent about YouTube or what, but very
So
weird.
how do they notify you, or how does that happen?
I got an email that YouTube, they'll probably send me another one for this one. They'll say that you've been copyright stricken for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it just says what countries you're banned in. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. So
What-
like,
What's banned? Just that video, or
that video just can't be watched in like Bangladesh and Thailand and Vietnam and
Bummer.
so.
fuck? That was our primary
Those-
demographic.
that was our huge market.
we're big in Southeast Asia. Yeah.
Well, you
dude,
are physically. You are. You're probably the biggest in Southeast Asia.
Guys,
Probably.
the amount of distilleries. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I don't know how we're going to be clinically dead by day 3. I mean, we're not going to make it to Four Roses or Wild
Yeah,
Turkey.
yeah. Start the what is the tour again? Tell me the tour again that you had pulled up. Because it sounds, I don't know how I'd be able to do it. Because I'll have like 2 pours, short pours of like a
Yeah.
bourbon or a whiskey, and I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I can't handle anything else.
You can't do
So-
26 of them in a row.
Oh my god!
So,
So what are they doing on day 1?
days 1 and 2, so that you start at the Travel Center, the Fraser Museum, and there's a freaking speakeasy in there somewhere that you can go drink.
Start drinking early.
Yeah. Yep. And so you start. There's Michter's Fort Nelson Distillery, Evan Williams Bourbon Experience, Old Forester Distilling, Angel's Envy Distillery, is what they're recommending for day 1.
Day
Then
2.
they say be back for dinner at the Rooftop Bar and Restaurant at Copper and Kings. Day 3 is the Nulu district of Louisville. It's Rabbit Hole Distillery, Bullet Distilling, Stitzel Weller Distillery,
Stitzel Weller.
the Kentucky Derby Museum. Guests can go on a bourbon and bridles experience if you want to go play with horses. Then there's Westport Whiskey and Wine. Show your passport trail and passport guide, and you'll get a special discount because you're going to have to buy more bourbon there to drink, that night before you, go drinking again. Yeah, and they recommend Bourbon's Bistro and Shepherdsville something. Shepherdsville, Owensboro. Do we lose Kwamba again?
He's been frozen. But you know what, there's a lot of old timers that they drink bourbon every night. They could do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that could do that.
Day 4, they have you head to Shepherdsville, Owensboro. And that's the Jim Beam Distilling Company, James B. Beam Distilling. And then you can go have dinner and a cocktail at the Kitchen Table Restaurant. Come as friends, leave as family.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. All right. Then get ready. You continue your journey to the Charles Medley Distillery and the Green River Distilling Company. Yeah. And then day 5, you go to Bardstown, Kentucky.
Oh my gosh.
And there you have such brands as Elijah Craig, Larceny, Henry McKenna, which I've had that. That's good. And many others. So you have the Heaven Hill Bourbon Experience, Lux Row Distillers, Bardstown Bourbon Company. And then you can, don't miss a chance to dine at their on-site kitchen and bar. Enjoy a delicious meal and cocktail in this gorgeous ultra-modern distillery. And make sure to peek at the vintage whiskey offerings in their extended menu. Don't forget to order a boozy milkshake. Click here for reservations. And then there's the newly renovated Oscar Getz Museum of Whiskey History. Then you have the Old Talbot Tavern. And you can eat their fried green tomatoes and have the world's oldest bourbon bar to go to there.
Oh, is the world's oldest bourbon bar?
Yeah, the world's oldest bourbon bar. And you can even spend the night there if you're so inclined. Again, come as friends, leave as family.
How do people handle this?
Yeah.
Like you said, it's the old timers. The old timers can do it. Those dudes that drink bourbon every night, they start at like 4:30 and they do we
need to train for this? Like, do I need to start now and start having bourbon every night?
Like Beer Fest. So get this. Need another unique and storied lodging option? Immerse yourself in bourbon and American history when you stay at the Samuels House. This 250-year-old home to 8 generations of the family behind the iconic Maker's Mark brand is packed with their personal collection of amazing whiskey memorabilia and is waiting for you.
Jeez.
Day 6 is Lebanon, Kentucky. It's the heart of Kentucky. It is the geographic center of the Bluegrass State. A lot of history of the Civil War and bourbon.
I think we're going to end up moving there, guys.
One of Kentucky's most remote and charming distilleries is the Maker's Mark distillery, Star Hill Provisions. Get a cocktail or alcoholic ale 8-1 slushy. Trust us.
Trust us.
That's what it says.
I always tell me to trust
us.
Book a what is a cooperage tour? What does cooperage mean?
I don't know.
Cooperage
at the Independent
that?
Stave Company. I don't know what that means. Cooperage.
I don't know.
What? According to.
You want to share your screen?
It just says work or products. I don't know what that means.
All right. Dude, it sounds intense. That's why I said I wasn't going to bring my mountain bike, because we're not going to be doing anything.
All right, so day 7, we'll be heading on to Danville, Lawrenceburg. We'll
Yeah,
start
day
at
7. Day 7, I'll be sleeping.
we will be on the
hung
Daniel.
over in my tent.
No. We're going to be on the Daniel.
Yes.
We're gonna be in the Daniel Boone Trail, drinking Wilderness Trail
Yeah,
Distillery,
sure we will.
and then we'll be at the still at Ambra Bev,
No.
a Brazilian-inspired fare and cocktails.
No.
They've
Rick
been
will be
making-
putting an IV into my arm so I can drive home the next day.
Then we're gonna have Four Roses Distillery. 8 short miles away is where Wild Turkey Distillery sits on top, because Wild Turkey's good.
Wild Turkey.
That was high school
Marcus.
drinking. That's what I
Mark, I
drank in
sent
high
you-
school.
Yeah, did you really?
And Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey Double Barrel.
Yep, I see it.
Yep.
Oh,
and
man.
Day
A
8,
buddy of mine,
we go. Sorry.
mine has a huge bourbon room. He just built it.
Oh,
wow.
man, look at that. That's insane. We're going to his
And
house.
it's like,
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", and that goes all the way up. There's this big room full of bourbon, all these shelves full of bourbon.
Oh my
Nice.
God.
That wouldn't be safe in my house.
Is this Koski or who is this?
No, this is my buddy Trevor Harding. He just built a house on Gull Lake in Brainerd.
Oh man. We're going there to go mountain biking at
Oh,
Cayuna.
he would love to have you.
Yeah.
So that
Get me in
night, or
touch
one
with
of the
him.
nights, me and Tara stayed there last summer, and he pulled out. He did a little pour like you're talking about. He gave
Yeah.
a little pour to me and one of his other buddies, and he said this pour would have been $100.
Jeez. Well, that Elijah Craig 18 right there, that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Right there. That's an expensive bottle.
yeah. I don't
For
know
sure.
my bourbon, so he's just like, oh yeah.
Well,
So Corn and I work
easy.
with a guy at OST. He's a sales guy, and he's in a club, and like he goes to these liquor stores, and he throws his name in the hat. Because he's such a big customer, he gets to throw his name in for these special bottles that they'll get
Oh, they
like
just
2 or
like-
3 bottles of something, and then he'll draw who gets to buy them, and they're $500, $1,000.
that's nuts.
Oh my god.
1,200. He'll buy them.
Really?
That's nuts.
Yep. Nick Troji,
Yep.
Corn Dog. Troji
Yep.
does that. He gets his name in the hat, but you have to commit to buying it. If you're gonna,
That's
he-
insane.
you have to be a good customer to get
Yeah.
one of those little
Yeah.
slips, and then when you put your name in, you're committing that if you get drawn, you're buying it.
Is this just at a regular liquor store, or what is it? Like, where
It's a
is it
couple different liquor stores in town that will get into this
Mm-hmm.
high end stuff, and they'll throw their name in the hat to get 1 or 2 or 3 bottles of something super
That's
high end, and then he lets people know that I'm going to be getting this. If you want in, you just kind of have to be a good customer to even know. Nobody else would know, right? If we walked in there,
Yeah,
we
like,
wouldn't even
no.
know.
What
We have
makes
no
a
clue.
bourbon high end? What makes it high end? Like
know.
what?
I don't know.
Because
Is it
the
age?
bourbon isn't supposed to be high end. It's like a 9-month. They only need 9 months for bourbon, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scotch, that's going to be a question you'll have to ask in Kentucky.
yeah.
He'll tell you.
Save
So-
your questions for Kentucky when we
Yeah.
get there.
Save it for the bourbon trail, Rick. Don't ruin it
The
here.
wild
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know
day
nothing.
so Dale, day 9. If there's time left in our
Day
trip,
9.
uh,
Now that
Yeah.
you've remortgaged your home and you're on day
I haven't
9
even
of
spent-
vacation.
I haven't even
I mean,
spent
you-
9 days in a row with my own kids.
I know.
You got to spend it with bourbon.
I mean, honest to goodness. I mean, like by day, you'd have to spend day 4 and 5 in detox,
By
and then
day
come back
9,
out to.
now that you need a liver transplant, on
Well,
day
no.
7 we transplant your liver, and you go on to day 8 and 9.
So the craft experience is even more, guys.
Oh,
New Riff Distilling, Second Sight Spirits.
I
Poe
got a bottle of
Distillery,
New Riff. I got a bottle of New Riff.
Boone County Distilling, Neely Family Distillery.
Oh,
The Central region has Kentucky Peerless, Kentucky Artisan Distillery, Copper
Tara,
and
we're
Kings.
going on a bourbon trip to Kentucky.
He's asking
The 9-day
Tara right
trip.
now. Tara, get on camera. Come on.
It's 9 days of traveling around to every distillery in Kentucky.
Lori and Doreen said
Tara,
yes,
come
but
on.
she has to. Yeah, there's quite a bit of I guess what they're considering craft. There's quite a bit. There's 23 of them.
Ton of them.
23
Jeez.
distilleries, craft, and
How
that's
can they have that many distilleries?
And that's different. I mean, so the first list that I gave you were all bigger, long-standing distilleries. These are all newer craft ones.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Not even the same. Nothing's the same.
There's Tara. She going out the door?
Yeah, she's letting the little fur ball, the musky bait out.
Oh, yeah.
Musky Bay.
Can't let that dog go swimming, probably, huh?
Like I try to let her out. She won't come to me. Like you go outside, she just looks at me, runs away.
Yeah.
Oh, she's probably scared of you. I mean,
You're the alpha, Rick. You're
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
You have all that testosterone in you.
It's the beard. My old dog didn't like Corin because of the beard.
Yeah, his old dog never warmed up to me. Never warmed
They
up.
don't like the
New
beards.
dog loves Corin. New dog jumps on Corin's head and licks him all over. It's weird. Yeah. It's funny.
My mom and dad have the ugliest dog on the planet. It's really small. And when I was just there the other day, it climbed up onto his chair and it started licking the top of his head.
Oh, it happens to me every morning.
It just
with my
sat there
dog.
and licked his head.
Yeah, it's like a salt lick because your greasy head.
Oh.
I hate it.
So, guys,
Oh,
just to let you know, before we end our bourbon talk, there is a third adventure, and it's called Make It a Double, and it's doing both the craft and the regular tour.
Just take the month off.
Oh,
41 plus distilleries.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh. 41.
That's like going to.
You know the Tucker Carlson look? That's the look I give. Like that Tucker Carlson look where he's like, what the hell, man? Who's doing this?
Well, it would be. I mean, honestly, it'd be like going to Napa and saying, "I'm going to every winery."
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what, guys? We should do one of these tours, but like in the middle of it, we should go to an AA meeting. An AA meeting in Kentucky. What do you think that's like?
Oh,
holy shit!
Well attended. I mean,
that'd be awesome.
We could.
Oh,
yeah.
Mark, you got to put this one up. This is that dog I was talking about. You're gonna die.
You send me another email.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
So this is my mom and dad dog. It's literally it's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
That's what I said. First time I saw it, I go, Mom, this thing's a mistake.
But they love it, don't they?
Yeah.
Hasn't come through yet.
Didn't?
Could you imagine a Kentucky AA meeting though? That's gotta be. Oof.
Oh my gosh.
I sent you guys the roadmap. In case you wanna see where we're gonna go.
That I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that.
I think the first night we'd all feel like garbage already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I think the bourbon will cancel out, and by the end you won't feel anything.
Oh my god, you guys.
No emotion.
Wait till you see this. Where's the screen? Where's my screen? Oh, okay, hold on.
You're in the Matrix.
Yeah, we're in the Matrix. Hold on. I gotta pull up the dog. It's Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Oh my God.
It's Gizmo.
That's your dog.
That's my parents' dog. I told you it's a mistake.
It looks so angry.
And I think it climbed up that chair and just sat and licked his head.
I'm gonna send this to Matt, and there's gonna be like 800 memes that are made.
You just send that to me, please.
Yeah.
How do I add text? I need to add text to this.
Oh, it's so funny.
Rick, holy shit.
It's from the movie Fantastic Beasts.
I gotta save this to a.
Oh my gosh.
You sound like Gizmo there.
Look at that.
Why? Why was I born?
What happened to me? Wow.
Oh, that's funny. It's kind of like
What's
that underbite and the teeth kind of stick out like that.
What's his name? What'd they name him?
It's a girl. It's Gabby.
Our girl?
Yeah.
Oh God. That's an ugly bitch.
Oh.
That is one
Look at
ugly
the teeth
little
sticking out like
bitch.
that.
This is Greg. This is gonna be the latest internet meme dog. This is way better than Doge.
Only us guys will recognize Auntie Lane in there. No one else will know.
No, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's so good.
It's gonna go.
Wow. Look at that thing. Wow. It's all eyes.
Look at the space in its eyes. It's like the eyes are way out.
Yeah. They're like wide set.
Oh.
That means she's a herbivore.
Oh man.
Oh, that poor dog. Is it nice to you?
Yeah, it gets along with everybody. It's just
It's
a little
funny.
rat.
What were the two dogs that drilled each other to make that one?
Oh yeah.
What
were they?
I want
to see those dogs. Yeah,
Yes.
I want to see those dogs.
I want to see the two dogs.
He said the two dogs that made that thing.
Right next to each other. Yeah. Wow.
Gabby.
All right,
Where's
guys.
Gabby?
I'm gonna call it a night.
All
Thanks
right,
for logging on,
Rick.
guys.
That was you
That
made
was
our night.
awesome. I don't think we can top that. That was
No.
really good.
The highlight of coffee talk with Foo, coffee with Kwamba, whatever we call this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
wonderful.
We got to get you some beer too, Rick. I don't know what's going on. Did you get any beer?
I know that fruity thing's bad. I'm
No.
embarrassed.
All right.
We'll get you some man beer.
We'll
All
get
right.
you some
Have a
Pabst.
good one.
Good night, boys.
All right, guys. See ya. Thanks for
Good
coming on.
evening.
Bye.